What is going on, my fellow warriors? Today we bring to you yet another Wuchang Fallen Feathers video, and today we're talking about update 1.5.1. This game has been getting better week by week, so today we're gonna break down this new update, give you everything you need in one place, and we're gonna condense this a little bit so you don't have to sit here for 45 minutes going over every single change and every single fix. And this is what we do here. We do tips, we do tricks, we do guides. We take the biggest and baddest bosses out there and spank them in 4K. So if you're into Wuchang Fallen Feathers or Souls-like games for that matter, this is the place for you. So if that tickles your feather fancy, consider liking and subscribing. Outside of that, let's get into the changes. All right, so as usual, we start off with a message from the devs that says, "Dear players, we are delighted to confirm that patch 1.5.1 Wuchang Fallen Feathers is available to download now. Thank you for your continued support. Kind reminder, the patch for this update is approximately 2.2 gigabytes. Be sure to have sufficient storage available. If you encounter any issues such as lag, crashes, or inability to enter the game after installing the patch, please refer to the official website FAQ, and I will link that FAQ down in the description of this video." But as far as the patch notes for 1.5.1, they fixed an issue where the red mercury essence could be infinitely refined in the impedance repository system. They fixed an issue where damage reduction cap could stack beyond 100%. They fixed an issue in certain quest lines that prevented players from unlocking achievements. They fixed an issue with PS5 controller input. Input lag is something that I had an issue with even on the Xbox, so I'm glad they are addressing this. This is great. They added a new NVIDIA Reflex low latency option in the settings menu. This is for my PC folks out there. I'm glad that they're hooking you up with that. And the notes for this says, based on an RTX 3070 8GB GPU with overall quality set to high by default, DLSS set to performance mode, VSync enabled, running on a 1440p monitor with a 120Hz refresh rate, enabling NVIDIA Reflex low latency further reduces input latency. Results may vary depending on different hardware configurations. Moving on, reduce VRAM usage, improving performance and stability on some PC configurations. The notes for this one says, based on an RTX 3070 8GB GPU with overall quality set to high by default, DLSS set to performance mode, running on a 1440p monitor with a 120Hz refresh rate, VRAM usage at the Shrine of the Lightsun Temple was further reduced. And it says results may vary depending on different hardware configurations. And aside from this, they fixed several crash issues, and that is pretty much all of the notes that we have for patch 1.5.1. And I said it before and I'll say it again, that each week Wuchang Fallen Feathers is getting better and better. The devs over at Lindsay and 505 are dedicated to fixing this game and getting it into a proper state. I know that 1.5 was kind of problematic and it was kind of controversial with some of the story changes and things of that nature. Some people like it, some people don't like it, some people are indifferent, some people haven't gotten around to seeing what some of the changes were, so they don't really know what's going on here. But really, I think that comes down to personal opinion, personal taste on whether or not that is a good thing or bad thing. I kind of leave that up to the people to decide. I don't really want to make decisions for people out here, but I will say that it seems that the game is getting better week by week. But I did see a slight change in the review system on Steam. Now, before on the reviews, they used to have, I guess, all reviews that encompass not just English reviews, but also Chinese reviews. But now it seems as if they separated the reviews. Now, I'm not really sure why they made this change specifically for English reviews, but overall the game is mixed. I do feel like they're taking a step in the right direction here. I do think that they've heard the cries and they've heard all of the criticism from those within the community and those who actually love this game in their player base, and they've taken it into consideration and are really trying to right the wrongs and make the game a better experience overall. So I can appreciate that, and I can definitely respect that they're doing this here. So I haven't really had the time to do a deep dive into 1.5, but I will be doing a deep dive into 1.5 this week, and I will be doing a review after the update just to update you guys on how the game feels, how the game plays, even with the new story changes, if it changes things, if it makes things better, if it makes things worse, just from my perspective and my opinion. So look out for that one. Consider liking and subscribing if you want to stick around and see something like that. But outside of that, that wraps up this review. It's a really short one, really condensed. They changed some other things, but nonetheless, thanks for chilling with me today. And remember to be safe out there, because there is danger around every corner in Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Later.